Hi everyone, and welcome to Spanish Cultural Bites, your guide to surviving and thriving in Spain. I'm Lolo, speaking to you today from the beautiful medieval city of Cáceres in Spain. It's a gorgeous Friday afternoon here. It's sunny, the storks are flying over the rooftops and churches and towers, and the city is full of life. And what better place to understand the real culture than the glorious and sometimes equally chaotic Spanish bar? So today we're going on an adventure. We're going to discover the secrets of the bar, so you can walk in and order like you were born here. Ready? Vámonos! Now, rule number 1. How to spot an authentic Spanish bar. Alright, picture this. You're strolling downtown in Cáceres, the sun is shining, and you're thinking, time for a few drinks and some delicious tapas. And you look around and there are so many bars. So how do you find the real deal and not a place just for tourists? Well, you can spend some time reading reviews online on your phone, but I'm going to give you my personal insider tips. The real signs, in my view, of an authentic Spanish bar. Firstly, noise and people. Is it loud and packed with local people? Is there standing room only? Packed. Perfecto. Is it quiet and an empty bar? No. Keep looking. Secondly, check the bar counter. Are there people standing at the bar, eating, drinking, and chatting? That's a huge sign of a place that locals love. Going? Lastly, the menu. This is a big one. If you're handed a super long menu or an English-only one with too many types of food, alert. Look for shorter menus, maybe even on a blackboard on the wall. Preferably focus on local dishes. Like one of my favorite bars, they have an entire menu dedicated to artichokes, cooked in 10 different ways. So look for live, noise, the booze at the bar, and local food. You're more likely to have a wonderful experience. The rule number 2 is the art of ordering food and drink. So you're in a Spanish bar, standing at the bar, not sitting at a table. How would you order that drink? You have 2 main options. Each depends on the situation. First, if the bar is packed, very busy, like there are many bars in Cáceres here on a Friday afternoon, being direct and it's actually helpful. It means you're respecting the waiter's time. As long as your tone is friendly, you can say directly what you want all in one go. For example, Hola, ¿me pones un vino blanco, seco y bien frío, por favor? Which means, hello, can you get me a dry and very cold white wine, please? The waiter will know exactly what you want, and you're saving his or her time. But secondly, if the bar is calmer and you simply want the most authentic experience, the best approach is to start a conversation. This is always a more natural interaction. Just start with Hola, ¿qué vinos tenéis? Which means, hello, what wines do you have? Or even better, ¿qué me recomiendas? What do you recommend? So the secret is simple. Read the room, use a friendly tone, and then choose your style, direct or conversational. The rule number 3 is how to be polite. This is particularly tricky in a foreign language. Well, in Spanish, the secret to being polite isn't just repeating por favor and gracias all the time. It's a combination of your friendly attitude and using the right phrases. My advice, always start with a smile and a warm hola, buenas to greet people in the bar. Your tone of voice is more important than any specific words. But when you're ready to order, there are two perfect polite options. The most common natural way is "Me pones un café, por favor?" Can you get me a coffee, please? But if the bar is really packed, like a very busy weekend night, you might want to express that you're not in a rush, and you can say, "Cuando puedas, me pones un café?" That means whenever you're ready, can I get a coffee? Always finish with a sincere gracias when you leave. Remember, a friendly tone plus one of these phrases is all you need to sound like a local. The rule number 4, it's about paying. How and when to pay. Well, in Spain, if you're standing at the bar, it's common to order a drink, then a tapa, and then another drink, and then another tapa. And the bartender seems to make a mental note, or no note at all. We don't know what's happening on the other side. But don't worry, they have a superpower for remembering, or they are recording it in their till, everything that you're eating and drinking. The experience is about enjoying yourself at the bar without the pressure of payment. Talk to your friends, order more drinks, more food, and relax. When you're completely finished and you're ready to leave, you just need to signal and get their attention and say, "Me cobra, por favor?" Can you charge me, please? This is what literally means. And like magic, the bill will appear in front of you. It's a beautiful system of trust. And in some bars, you don't even get a printed bill. The waiter will do the maths with a chalk on the bar and will tell you how much you have to pay them. You see, it's about mutual trust. The last, and rule number 5 in this session, would be how to tip. La propina. You know, in some countries, the tipping culture is very different from Spain. For example, in the United States, you have to leave an obligatory 15 to 20%. But in Spain, it's not compulsory. So how does it work in Spain? But a tip here is a little thank you. For example, for a couple of coffees, you leave the small change after you. 50 cents, 60 cents, perfect. If you had more food and drink at the bar, but maybe leave €1 or 2, it is a good gesture. If you leave nothing, it's absolutely fine, I promise. But if you, in my view, appreciated the service and the quality of the food, leave a generous 5 to 10%. So there you have it. Ordering with confidence, paying at the end, and leaving a small change as tips. These are the little details that will change your experience from a confused tourist into a confident regular. I hope you enjoyed this dive into Spanish bar culture, and tell me, have you ever experienced any of these situations? Let me know. Hasta luego, amigos.